Hello, are we on? Hi everybody, good evening. Hi everybody from Woodford Forest, from my home next door to the shore, which is in northeast London. And I'm Rabbi Wollenberg, here with my family, who will hopefully be joining certainly the singing. And thank you for this opportunity to lead Kabbalat Shabbat. I think we'll start, we're living in very difficult times. We all know people who are unwell, and we wish Refuah Shlema too. I think we'll start with the traditional Psalm 121. We'll sing together Esai Nai, and then we'll say a prayer for those who are unwell. Unfortunately, we can't do everyone's names, so what we'll do is, when we get to the point where you insert people's names, I'll pause for about 10 seconds, and please add in any names that you are praying for, and then we'll conclude the prayer, and then we'll say a few more words. So Esai Nai is in the middle of page 510 in the Green Singers. Shela Malois Esoi Nai El Harim Me'ayin Yavoi Ezri Me'im Adonai Oiseh Shamayim Va'aretz Al Yitein Lamoid Raglecha Al Yanum Shoimrecha Hinei Lo Yanum V'Lo Yishan Shoimei Yisroel Adonai Shoimerecha Adonai Tzilcha Al Yad Yaminecha Yoimam Hashemesh Lo Yakeka the Yoreach Balayla Adonai Yishmorecha Mikol Ra Yishmor Es Nafshecha Adonai Yishmor Tzeitzcho Vayecha Me'ata V'Adonai. A song of ascents. I lift my eyes up to the hills. From where will my help come? Comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot stumble. He who guards you does not slumber. The guardian of Israel does not slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your guardian and your shade at your right hand. The sun will not strike you by day, nor the moon by night, for the Lord will guard you from all harm. He will guard your life. The Lord will guard your going and coming now and forevermore. We'll say the Mishabera for those who are unwell. We'll pause when we get to the word HaCholim, and please insert whatever names you need to at that point. Mishabera Chavosei Avram Yitzchak Yaakov Moshe and David Shlomo V'Yivorech Es HaCholim. Amar Rafa'isam Himalin Rachmim Aleihem Lachmim Amlachayosam V'Shalach Lem B'Mei Refuah Shlema V'Shal Shachalo Yisrael V'Sanefesh Refuah Tzagov Hashtag Bagalezman Karev V'Neimar Amen. We wish Refuah Shlema to all those who are unwell at this time. First of all, warm greetings to my own community here in northeast London, to family and friends that are watching, and to the wider community as well. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to say first of all a mazel tov to Kai Luton, who would have had his bar mitzvah tomorrow in our shul. We'll be doing a Zoom, my first Zoom bar mitzvah on Sunday. Also a shout out to my grandma, Mrs. Nita Bookin, who's 99 tomorrow. She's in a home in Manchester. Sadly, it's difficult to communicate with her, but we're thinking of her. She reaches such an amazing age, and wish her bis 120 till 120. Normally, as a rabbi, first thing we always say is, please switch your phones off. Please don't switch your phones off. But of course, keep your devices on until we get close to Shabbat. And what we will do, for those who haven't joined these broadcasts before, is at the end of Lecha Dodi, we'll stop before the last verse, because according to many people, the last verse welcomes in Shabbat, Boi v'Shalom, I greet the Sabbath bride. And we'll basically shut down at that point. We'll share a few words, and then we'll all go off, switch off our devices, put them away, and light candles, and finish davening on our own. Before we daven Kabbalat Shabbat, just to share a few thoughts. Obviously, we find ourselves in very strange times. There's the famous story of the Anglican priest, the evangelical priest, and the rabbi, and God comes to them all in a dream and says, I know I told Noah that there's never going to be another flood, but I've had enough of the world. There's going to be a terrible flood in 3 days' time, and everyone's going to be underwater. So the Anglican minister comes to his congregation. He says, there's good news and bad news. He says, the good news is God exists. In fact, he revealed himself to me last night. He says, the bad news is that we're all going to die in 3 days' time. So the evangelical preacher says, there's good news and there's even better news. He says, the good news is that God exists. And he came to me last night in a dream. And he says, even better news is we're all going to see him in 3 days' time. And the rabbi says, well, folks, I've got good news and bad news. He says, the good news is that God exists. He came to me last night in my sleep. He says, the bad news is we have 3 days to learn how to live underwater. The story of our nation, of our community, has always been one of adapting. We adapted when we left Egypt. We adapted when we entered the Holy Land. We adapted to the destruction of the temple and the distribution and the spreading out of our communities. And now, of course, we've had to adapt to the closing of our shuls and to being at home, and a very different vibe and a very different pace. And we're all getting used to it in different ways. I know many have challenges. I never thought we would be doing services online. You know, people used to say, Rabbi, can we have a service online? And that way we won't have to come to shul. And if people are not well, they'll be able to join in. And we always used to say a community is a group of people that commune together in person. Once you go virtual, you basically lose it. And here we are doing virtual Kabbalat Shabbat because we adapt. That's what we do. And that's what we will continue to do because that's our story as a people. We find new ways to do old things. And so here we are doing Kabbalat Shabbat online with a much bigger crowd than we would normally get. And at least we're all able to join together in a very sort of connected way, even as we are in our own homes. So it's very special that the technology exists to do that. And for me also, it's very special that we're going to switch off at the end, because that's also important. That Shabbat, we switch off and we have time with our family. And it used to be the busiest day of the week for rabbis. Now it's actually probably the quietest day of the week. We enjoy the time with our family and friends. So in a moment, we're going to do Kabbalat Shabbat. Please join in. Feel free to dance and clap and whatever else. I've got my musical tie on. I don't know if you can see there, and my musical cufflinks. So hopefully that will inspire everyone to a nice choral Kabbalat Shabbat. And then we'll just end perhaps with a few words as well. So please turn in the Green Singers to page 256, and we will start with Yedid Nefesh, page 256. Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman Meshach Avdecha El Ratzoinecha Yarutz Avdecha Kamo Ayal Yishachaveh El Mol Hadarecha Yerav Lo Yedidoisecha Minoi Fetzuf V'chol Ta'am Hador Naeh Ziv Hailam Nafshi Chaylas Avasecha Ana Elna Refana V'harois La Noam Zivecha As tis chazek v'sis rapei v'hayisala simchas olam v'asik emunah rachamecha v'chosana al ben ahovecha ki zekama nitzavti liroi siferes uzecha eile chamda libi Hosanna, V'yate Salam, Higalena, Ufreis Chavimi Alai, Esukas, Shaloimecha, Taireret, Michvoidecha, Nagila, V'nismecha bach, Maherehoiv, Kiva Moed, B'choneinu, Kimei Olam, Ananai nai nai nai, Yananai nai nai nai, Yananai nai 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 nai, Ananai nai nai nai, Yananai nai nai nai, Ananai nai 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 nai, Ananai nai nai nai, Ananai nai nai nai, Ananai nai 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 nai. Ananai nai nai nai, ananai nai nai nai, ananai nai 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 nai. Ai nai 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 nai, ananai nai 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 nai, ananai nai nai, ai nai nai nai, tadanai nai 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 nai. Ananai nai nai nai, ananai nai nai nai, ananai nai 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 nai, nai nai nai, ananai nai nai nai, ananai nai nai nai, ananai nai 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 nai. Please turn the page to page 258. L'chon eranana l'Adonai Nariah l'toyishenu nekadma fanav v'soida bizmiros Nariah l'ki ogadol adnoi melech adol him Shebi al mekre oretz v'sofay sarim loy שלא יום ועשו מיד באשתס ידיו יצורו בו משתחו ממנכרע נרבחה לפני ידנו עשינו כי עלינו ואנחנו עם מריסוי בצוין ידוי היומים בקוילויס ישמעו התקשו ובבכם כמריבה כמסע במדבר שנזן יבוא יסייכם וחנוני כמרו פועלי הבאים שנה הכל בדור ואימר Am toilei b'afeim v'heim lo yodu l'rachai asher nishmati mi'api im yevayon el menuchasi shiru l'Adonai shir chadash shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz shiru l'Adonai Bachu Shammai, Basra miyaim la yaim Yeshuasai, Sapra v'goyim kavayda b'chol ha'amim nifloi sof ki gadol Adonai u'ma'olam hayod naira'u how kol Elohim Ay nai nai kikol Eloi hayawamim elilim v'Adonai shamayim asa hayd v'hada le'afanav ois v'siferes b'mikdashay havul Adonai mishbachos amim havul Adonai kavod ba'os havul Adonai kavod shamai so mincha uva'u lechatzroisav Einai Ishtachavu Ladoinai Baharas Kodesh Ilumi Panav Kol Ha'aretz Imru Bagoyim Adoinai Malach Atekon Tevel Bawal Timait Yadinamim B'meisharim Yismachu Hashemayim Haretim Ramayam Umalayai Yaloi Sadai B'chol Hashem Einai Oziranu Kolat Seyama Lipnei Adoinai Kivawa Lishboi Toaretz Yishboi Tevel B'Bavat Tzedek Aviyamim B'Emunasai Anai Nai 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 Adonai Malatzah Eloretz Yismuchim Rabim Anam Rafetzu Yotzedek Nishman Chikisai Eish Levanov Teilech Usalayit Savim Sagra Hirakam Vasav Tachalayit Harim Tawad Kadei Nagnom Asim Yidei Adonai Niglelim to go Yevash O Ave Adonai Sinura Shoyman Afshois Chasidav Miyad Rishayim Yatzileim Or Zaru Ala Tzadik Ulishaleiv Simcha Tzadikim Adonai Oidu Lezecher Kodshoy Mismo Shiru Ladainai Shir Chadash Kinif Lawai Sasa Hoshiala Yaminai Uzarawa Kadasho Hodia Adainai Yeshua Sai Leinei Agoyim Gilad Zegasai Zachor Chasai Vemunasai Lebeis Yisrael Ra'u Chalav Sei Oretz Eis Yeshua Eloheinu Hariu Adonai Kol Haaretz Pitzchu V'rananu V'zameru Zamru Adonai V'chino V'kol Zimra B'chatzot Tzrois V'kol Shoifa Hariyu Lifnei HaMelech Adonai Yiram Hayam Umlayai Tevel Me'yosh Shveva Naharos Yim Chachaf Yachad Harim Yiram Neinu Lifnei Adonai Kiva Nishboi Toaret Yishboi Tevel Motzedek Yamim B'mei Sharim Einai Nai Einai Nai 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 Einai Nai Einai Nai 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 Einai Nai 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 Einai Nai 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 Einai Nai Einai Nai 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 Einai Nai 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 Ay nai 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 ay nai 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 Adonai Malach Yeguzimamim Yoshikum First Melech Mishpata Hey Vazak Kainan Tam Ishmarim Ishbatu Tzedak Yaakov Atasi Saram Kadosh Shemo Shivarim B'Chayan Avishmo Koshmo Karim Adonai V'Yanim Ba'amud Anan Yinaber Aleim Shamuei Sam, V'choy Nasan Lamai, Adonai Eloheinu Ata Nisam, El Noisai Yisalahem, V'noi Keim, Alali Noisam, Raimanu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'ishtachavu Lahar, Kodshoy, Ki Kadosh, Adonai Eloheinu, Mizmor David, Havu Ladonai, B'nei Yedim, Havu Ladonai, Kavod V'az, Einai, Havu Ladonai, Kavod Shemoish, Havu Ladonai, Kabras Kodesh, Koi Ladonai, Alamoyim, Ela Kavod Tirim, Adonai, Amayim Rabim, Koi Ladonai, Bakoyach, Einai, Koi Ladonai, Be'odam, Koi Ladonai, Shomer Arazim, Shomer Adonai, Esazei Avonai, Vayarkidei, Kamoegel, Lebanai, V'Sirion, Kamoegel, Ven Re'emi, Einai, Koi Ladonai, Choi Tzev La'avosesh, Koi Ladonai, Yachil Midbar, Yachil Ladonai, Midbar Kodesh, Kol Ladonai, Yachol Elayalois, Vayechesoi, Yarois, Uveichalah, Kulavai Merkavai, Einai, Adonai, Lama Yasham, Yishem Adonai, Melech Li'olam, Adonai, Li'amo Yitain Adonai, Yevarech, Samo Vashalom, Einai, Anna Bakoyach, Gedulas Yamincha, Tatzit Tzarura, Kaberina Samcha, Sarveinu, Anna Bakoyach, Gedulas Yamincha, Tatzit Tzarura, Kaberina Samcha, Sarveinu, Tareinu. Lechad D is on the top page 266. Just a reminder that we're going to stop before the last verse and just conclude with a few words. Page 266. Lechad D Lekras Kala Anei Shabbos Nekabala Lechad D Lekras Kala Anei Shabbos Nekabala Shamo Bazacho Bedi Borechot Hishmianu Elam Yuchot Adonai Echot Ushamo Echot L'Shemu Tiferes V'Lesila Lechad Di Lekras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala Lekras Shabbos L'chuvanecha Ki himako haberacha Meirosh Mikedem Nasucha Soif Maseh Mashav Batchila Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala Mikdash Melech Imalucha Kum Mitzay Mitzay Chaflecha Rav Lasheves V'yemek Kabacha Bahu Yachmal Ala Yechemla Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala His Nari Meyafakumi Nivshiming Dei Sefarte Chami Al Yad Ben Yishai Beis Salachmi Korava El Nafshi Allah Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala His Orari Kiba Ore Komi Ori Ori Shida Beri Kavodat Denai Alayich Nigla Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala Lo say Vaishi Lo say Kalmi Mate Shaychachi Mate Mi Bachechesu Hamiyayami Benim Nesa'ir Atila Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala Yamin Usmail Tifaroti Mies Adonai Tariti Al Yadish Ben Parti V'nismecha V'nagila Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala Lecha Doidi Likras Kala Panei Shabbos Nekabala I nine 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 I nine 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 I nine 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 I nine 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 I nine 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 I nine 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 I nine 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 Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Chai Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Chai Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Chai Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Am Yisrael Chai. So we're going to pause there as far as the service, and please, after you light candles, carry on with the last verse. That was a very deliberate choice of tune to do Am Yisrael Chai, and I'll explain why in a few moments. As we said, we live in very challenging times. It's lovely to gather together, albeit online. Last week we commemorated Yom HaShoah. This week commemorated Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaot. And of course, this week's parsha talks about bereavement and the death of Aaron's two sons. And particularly for those in Israel, I've spoken to a number of people this week in Israel, how difficult to have times when normally people would be out with family and friends, or they'd be visiting military cemeteries, they'd be visiting Holocaust survivors and holding ceremonies, and everybody was basically indoors. But as we said earlier, people adapt. We are still here. Am Yisrael Chai. We will survive, and we always find ways to continue. In the spirit of Yom HaShoah, I just want to share one of my favorite stories, which is about Simon Wiesenthal, and it's in a film called I Have Never Forgotten You, which is about his life story. And towards the end of the film, he's coming up to his 90th birthday. He's now in America, and he says to Rabbi Haya and Rabbi Cooper, who are the deans of his Wiesenthal Center in California, and he says to them, they say, "What do you want to do for your 90th birthday?" And he says, "I want to have a banquet and a party in the Imperial Hotel in Vienna," which was Hitler's favorite hotel. He had a permanent suite there. So they said to him, you're Meshuggah. Why on earth do you want to have it in such a place? You can have it somewhere in America, in Israel, or you want to go to Vienna, to Hitler's favorite hotel. What on earth is going on here? So Chaim Wiesenthal said, because it's very simple. He said, when they tell the history of that hotel, I don't want them to say this is the hotel where they planned the extermination of the Jews. I want them to say this is the hotel where Wiesenthal the Jew had his 90th birthday with kosher food and klezmer music, and he survived and he outlived all of those who sought to persecute him. Am Yisrael Chai, we carry on, we outlive everyone that comes to challenge us, and we will outlive the current challenges, which have a very different kind as well. We will find ways to survive. I just want to conclude with a thought about tonight's Omer count. I won't say the number so I don't get myself into all kinds of trouble, but for those who follow the mystical Sfirot, we are in the sphere of Netzach this week. We just started counting. Netzach is the fourth of the seven Sfirot, and Netzach means endurance. It means victory. It means the strength and constitution and stamina to continue. Netzach Yisrael, we have endurance, we have stamina, and we always have done. And tonight will be the sphere of Gevura Sheba Netzach. Gevura means strength. Netzach means endurance. Tonight, this Shabbos, we actually mark in the mystical dimension of the counting of the Omer, the idea of strong fortitude and of endurance. And it seems very appropriate to be speaking to you all just before Shabbos to say that we will be strong and we will come through this and we will somehow get back to normal. And hopefully, from what we're seeing, we'll do it in an even stronger way. Our communities will be even stronger and even better than before. We will endure. We will keep going. Am Yisrael Chai is the rallying call of all generations. We wish a happy birthday to Israel on her 72nd birthday this week. And Mazel Tov to all those who are celebrating Simchas in challenging circumstances. Thank you for joining us. I wish everyone Shabbat Shalom. Don't forget now, obviously, to switch off your devices, put them away somewhere. Go. Now you can switch off your phones, light candles, and enjoy Shabbat with your families and friends. Thank you very much for joining me.